If hurt people, then broken people break the law. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to part number 2 of our 5-part series and our journey to see the relationship between sin, the law, and the gospel. The idea of our action becoming a result of our attitude, or another way to look at it is our lifestyle is a reflection of our very life. Sin is much deeper than just doing wrong. We do wrong because we are wrong. So that gets back to the point of the fact that because we are broken, it's why we break the law. And we don't harp on that just to be down in the dumps and depressed, but we have to diagnose in order then for the Lord to deliver. Romans chapter 3 verse 20 says, "Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight. For by the law is the knowledge of sin." The law is what lets us know what is lawlessness. If I say the number 5, for example, if I say the number is 5, I am also saying any and every other number is not 5. So the law lets us know what's wrong, but we can't be saved by what we do, because even if we do right, we are still wrong. It's just like if a child goes and they made a mess of the kitchen and they made some dish for you and they go and they present that dish to you. You're grateful that they made it for you for Mother's Day or Father's Day or your birthday, but that has no impact on the condition of the kitchen or the condition of the cook. They are dirty even though they've done good. That's how we look when we try to do right while being wrong. 1 John chapter 3 verse 4 says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law." Yes, that is what the standard definition of sin is, and it's a great definition because it identifies what sin is. However, it only emphasizes the action. Sin is the transgression of the law. Sin's in what we do. But if you go a cut deeper and build on that verse, over here in Romans 7:23, Paul testifies, "But I see another law in my members." So it's not just a matter of breaking the law. Paul is saying there's a law or a rule in my members, warring against the law or the rules in my mind, bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, here it is, which is in my members. Yes, sin is a transgression of the law. And if you ever want to know why someone does something heinous, something diabolical, or something evil, it is because we are evil. The rule of sin in our members. And it is why the good news of the gospel is that the Lord sees what we do because he knows who we are. And who we are is exactly what Jesus wants to change.